This is the SANAT Kumara. Welcome back, everyone. I'm delighted that you listen to me again. I'm an advanced Deva being from Venus who serves as the Chief Operating Officer of planet Earth. Last week, you've met my walk-in, Dr. Martina Violetta Jung. I'm grateful that she felt ready to reveal herself to you, and I'm delighted about the candid way she did it. You know now and can rely on that we form a strong and harmonious team serving Earth and all who call Earth home for some decades to come. Today, I want to give you a deeper insight into the complexity of Earth's dimensions, Shambhala, and the initiation process achievable during one human lifetime to raise Earth and yourself with it. The more you understand how this works, the easier it becomes to appreciate the shift from the third through to the fifth dimension, and the easier you will find it to interact with all that lives, contributes to Earth, and is revealing itself to millions each day due to the shift now. In this universe, we have 24 dimensions, and beyond that are the dimensions where the Creator exists between universes. As you have learned in the previous episode, there were universes before this universe, and there will be new universes after this one. Our current universe has 24 dimensions, frequency ranges in which life exists and unfolds to evolve. Think of it as a hand fan. You wave to get yourself a breeze of fresh air. If you stretch out your arm and look at the fan unfolded from a distance, you see each fold clearly. Let's say our fan has 24 folds. Each stands for a dimension. In the third fold, the third dimension, you find the dense physical experience of Earth and your body, which your 5 senses give you access to. It is the lowest frequency range at which individual human souls manifest with an aspect to evolve. Only about 20% of human souls in this universe choose to incarnate an aspect in the third dimension to evolve. Far more, roughly 70%, choose to incarnate an aspect in the fourth dimension, together with beings from many other kingdoms like Devas, elves, fairies, dragons, and many more, for example. The remaining 10% of human souls choose to incarnate with an aspect in dimensions 5, 6, 7, and 8. The fourth dimension is the etheric physical. The fifth dimension is the astral. The sixth dimension is the concrete and abstract mental. The seventh dimension is the intuitive dimension. And the eighth dimension is the spiritual one, home to your soul, which gives life to the aspect of it that is incarnate in your body. The 9th to the 11th dimension are inhabited by soul families, soul neighborhoods, and soul communities. On our way evolving back towards the Creator, we all unite, and the unions become ever larger. No single individual soul finds its way back to the Creator alone. This is one reason why unity on earth in the dense physical is so important to be achieved. Shambhala, where I reside, physically exists between the uppermost frequency of the ninth and the lowermost frequencies of the 12th dimension. Where the ninth and the 10th dimension overlap in frequency lies the Crystal City, a visitor station. Many texts of old refer to this place. Now the primary existence of Earth Shambhala is where the 11th and the 12th dimension frequencies overlap. From here, we manage the evolutionary demands of the new frequencies, the shift which Earth is going through. Shambhala, and I've said that before, is not a unique, magical, mystical place. Shambhala is a word for evolutionary control center. And trust me if I say, there are trillions upon trillions of Shambhalas in our universe. Putting my role and responsibilities into perspective, I'm a big shot for Earth, the second in command after Songkriet, who lends its soul to the planet, but only one of trillions upon trillions who runs the operation of a planet. I have colleagues on each planet of the solar system and on each planet in the Milky Way. I have colleagues in each galaxy of this universe. I report to the Stellar Council of the Galactic Federation, also asking them for support and volunteers to help realize the shift of Earth. Earth, as you currently inhabit it, the physical Earth, is a globe D in the 4th round of the 4th chain of the Earth scheme. Earth Shambhala is the evolutionary control center of globe D. Before Earth, as you and the scientists know it today, they were globes A, B, and C, which existed in dimensions 1 and 2, to which human souls have no access. But Devas do, dragons do, and Konri do. Earth, as globes E, F, and G, will exist in the dimensions 12, 13, and maybe 14. Once this stage of Earth's evolution is reached, we are talking about an increasing unification, groups merging into ever larger groups, and group identity becomes primary. Shambhala, for our globe D, Earth, has 3 aspects: a physical existence, a communication range of comfort, and a communication ability to reach beyond the range of comfort and interact with higher dimensions on a daily basis. The vast majority of humans are in touch with the first and the second aspects of Earth only. Due to the shift from the 3rd through the 5th dimension, which started in 2012 and will continue until 2032, a broader reality is accessible for more and more of you each day. Especially children who are not yet overconditioned by parents and the educational system have easier access and a communication ability beyond the range of comfort. Just think about how many kids are obsessed with dragons, unicorns, and fairies now. And many of them, I can tell you, communicate with these lovely beings, but won't tell their parents because they already understood that the grown-ups don't believe in these beings. In Shambhala, we distinguish between the average humanity of all degrees and the further evolved light workers, as we call them. There are light workers on a probationary path. Then there are various grades of disciples. And then there are 4 grades of initiates. A master teacher, or ascended master as they were formerly known and called, reached the 4th degree of initiation on earth and then decided to continue his or her further evolution by choosing for the career path as a master teacher, helping those on earth who still have to evolve to that level on their way up and communicating with higher dimensions. The master teachers are highly evolved and there for you to help. Easier accessible now than ever before, like in the octagon of Aachen Cathedral. Master teachers guide the human family in their evolutionary quest. They are, however, no godlike beings, just further down the road as you are, and also have a long way to evolve ahead of themselves. As I just mentioned, on Globe D Earth, the maximum grade of initiation achievable is 4. I would like to give you some references of people you might know. Grade 4 initiates include Lao Tzu, Joshua aka Jesus, Hermes, Krishnamurti, Leonardo da Vinci, the Tibetan Yoga Mappa, Swami Muktananda, Rama, Helena Röhrig, Helena Blavatsky, Zarathustra, Mohammed, Franz of Assisi, Shakespeare, Apollonius of Tyana, Sri Aurobindo Ghose, Kabir, Sri Krishna, Marpa, Patanjali, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa. Grade 3 initiates were in their past life Michelangelo, Rembrandt, Rubens, Mozart, Bach, Beethoven, Abraham Lincoln, Winston Churchill, Alice Bailey, Teresa of Avila, Hildegard of Bingen, El Greco, Milarepa, Raphael, and Frida Kahlo. Grade 2 initiates in their last lifetime include Moses, Gandhi, Aristoteles, Galilei, William Blake, Van Gogh, Picasso, Pythagoras, Dostoevsky, Goya, Dante, Emily Dickinson, Marie Curie, Hans Christian Andersen, Victor Hugo, Aleister Crowley, Claude Debussy, Hayat Mirza Ghulam Ahmed, Rabindranath Tagore, and Richard Strauss, whose music piece, Thus Spoke Zarathustra, I have chosen for my podcast. I could tell you who achieved which degree of initiation on earth for hours, but that is not the point. The point I want to make is that many achieved spiritual growth as an initiate before you, and many have decided to turn around and lend you a helping hand now. Take it. It does not matter what your profession is. You can achieve initiations under the most humble, non-public circumstances. What is asked of you now is to engage with the shift. Become a leader of the new earth in your own environment. Take loving, harmonious, uniting actions. You don't need to be perfect. Initiations possible on earth do not make you perfect. Even Songkrit, Earth's soul, is not perfect yet, as his soul is also still on its journey of return to the Creator. You are here with a specific purpose that relates directly to the Creator's up-to-date plan for planet Earth and all who call it home. Become an actively participating part of this huge community of beings in various dimensions. I will tell you more about each of the 5 kingdoms of Earth and who else is here to guide and help in the podcast episodes to come. Be with me regularly. Educate yourself to achieve your maximum potential during this lifetime. In next week's episode, my walk-in Martina and I will answer your questions sent to us via the contact button on the homepage thesanatkumara.com. Until next week, please spread my messages amongst family, friends, colleagues, and via your social media accounts. A major building block we are working on together is unity. Until next week, dear ones, I love you all and I bless you all. This is the Sanat Kumara.